Broadcasting live from the Brant Morrison Bomb Shelter and Missile Silos in the heart of beautiful downtown Pekin. It's Tuesday Modern! Hello everyone, I'm Evil Bob, your resident head of the box, and we have a packed house tonight. At the zone, we have, starting off, Master Snell playing Bird. He liked it so much in Stantard that he came here full force in Modern. And then his opponent is Aaron. And Aaron is playing Goblins on the Storm. Will that fit? Yay! Goblins on the Storm. Alright, trying out a new layout tonight. Let me know what you think about it. Hopefully it's a little less muddled, a little less cluttered on the cam, and gives me a little bit more room to play a little bit with over here. So just a little bit. How many times can I say a little bit in a little bit sentence? La la la. So yes, we have 10 in-house, if I counted correctly. Captain showed up late. Alright. Yeah, we've got Snell, Stubbs, Jacob, Aaron, Mylene, Bryce Puddleson, Alex Ho, Jarvis Sr., and the Captain in-house. So Aaron's going to start us off with a little Goblin Prospector, and he's going to go into Warren Instigator, or Goblin Instigator. When it comes to the play, it's like a Mog, Goblin Marshal, Mog. Yeah, the 2-mana Echo comes into play or leaves play, put a Goblin into play. So Snell's gonna opt for a card. That's not cool. Oh my goodness. Alright, Snell gets attacked, and we are well underway. I'm going to say that Aaron hasn't taken any damage, but that's okay. Snell drops a thing in the pants. There he is, thing in the pants. Thing in the eyes, thing in the pants. So, we have a Faithless Looting coming down on Master Snell's side. And he discards his 2 cards and casts another Opt. I guess the other one may not have been an Opt. It could have been an Opt. There's so many different ways it could have gone. And now Thing is down to 2 counters, and he's just going to hopefully... He wants to flip that as fast as possible to bounce the onslaught of goblins. I want to try to counter that glare, so I may have to unplug my camera for a second. I'll be right back. I'm still here. Don't you worry. Don't you worry at all. It just doesn't let me adjust. And we're sacrificing the War Boss. Lots of things are happening. Yeah, I think that's... There we go. I think that's actually really, really good. Awesome. Now I'm coming back and hopefully my image isn't all murphed up. Ah! Really? That's okay. I got this. Just a white balance issue. There we go. Alright. Everything's back to normal. It's now down to a respectable 8 life. We are extracting we are transforming thing in the eyes. Did he? He's extracting his own card? So thinking Snow had to pay 2 to extract. Aaron, can you move your dice up a little bit to match Snell's? I'm gonna guess that he hasn't taken any damage yet this game. Possibly, maybe. And we faithless looting again, pitching a bird and something or other. I don't know what that is. Faithful looting? I like that. Faithless looting is what he's got. Oh, but thing did transform, so I guess I can show you what the awoken horror is. He's so woke. The woke horror. So Aaron casts Faithless Looting to get a needed land. And we're going to start off with the Prospector. Oh, Mylene's playing Puddleson. So it's a Sisters deck versus a Martyr deck, and I'm sad I'm missing it. Snow goes Thought Scouring. Bird, land, and into another card. The Arclight Phoenix is where Bird gets its name. It is a 3/2 with haste and flying that when you cast the third spell, when you cast 3 or more spells, instant and sorceries, in this turn, return it to the battlefield. So, you know, it doesn't matter if it, or you never really cast it, you just cast other spells to cast it. Oh, it's a Pteramander, that's what that is. Alright, so Aaron goes down game number 1. And we are off and running in this oversized edition of Modern Tuesday. Oh. Unclear. Unclear. These need to get moved up. And then this is just for spacing here. There we go. Aaron does not have a victory, so we're not going to put a victory down for him. I want to join those up. It's fine. It's fine where it is. Maybe. Ba 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 da 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 da. I don't have light touch controls. Such a gentle hand. There. Back ever so slightly. There. Beautiful. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright. Hey, Aaron.
What's that?
I can't see Aaron's life die. I cannot see Aaron's life die. Thank you. Alright, now that we've got the confusion sorted out, life totals can resume back to 20. Okay. So anyway, while we're in the middle of shuffling, I can talk to you about my background tonight. It is, of course, the white maned lion. I love the white maned lion. He's got flash, he's a 2/2, he's a bear, and when he comes into play, you bounce a permanent you control to your hand, or maybe it's another creature, but when he comes into play, you bounce a permanent, or a creature you control, and he just feels so many ETB triggers, like from, the Monument, Oketra's Monument, or just ETBs in general. Or Sisters. You know, you can run this guy on a lot of games. But yeah, White Mane Lion. He's my jam. He's awesome. He's my lion tonight. Aaron's going to start us off by playing a Mountain Down, and Snell is going to answer in kind with a Steam Vents, and he goes Seaman Visions. And he's checking out his hand, looking what he might want to do. Oh. I think he wants both of them. So, top. Aaron draws and plays down a Yavimaya Forest, I think that's one it is. Shivan, no, I think it's a Yavimaya Forest. But puts down a Warren. It puts another Goblin into play. Manamorphose. Snell gets red mana, and casts a Pirate. Oh, what is that? What is that?
What?
What is that?
Mantis Ascension.
Oh! Okay. Pyromancer's Ascension. I haven't seen this one since Storm. When you cast an instant sorcery that has the same name as a card in your graveyard, it may put a quest counter on Pyromancer's Ascension. When you cast an instant sorcery spell while Pyromancer's Ascension has 2 or more quest counters on it, you may copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Wow! Alright, so Manamorphose comes down, gets himself a blue and a red. Casting Seaman Visions. Now he have a fully realized Pyromancer's Ascension active, up and running. And it looks like he Oh, he took an attack from Aaron. Faithless looting with a copy trigger. My goodness. Snow's just absolutely going lips deep into this one. Oh, hey, that's a Dakota. You playing tonight? Ah. I was going to say, you're packing the wrong kind of pre-con there. Oh, my goodness. So Snow has 2 triggers of Faithless looting on the stack. I know you didn't leave that door open up there. Oh, somebody is? I'll call. And Arc-like Phoenix definitely comes back and starts his attack run. Both combatants at 17. And we get more goblins. Snow takes the attack. 6 on a bird. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. My goodness. I think Snow announced his life at 14, so that's good. Thank you, Phony, for telling me that I did not get to you yet. Dual Thought Scours, Pyromancer's Ascension. It doesn't close all the way. But thank you. Oh, alright, so Faithless looting. Pyromancer's Ascension doing overtime work here. And a deck that in a deck that plays many play sets of many different kinds of spells, I can absolutely understand the benefits of Pyromancer's Ascension that goes into that. Is good. Manamorphose. 2 blue off the first one. And he's going to make 2 red off the second one. Okay. Alright. Snow has a thing in the pants down. Let's hope it doesn't, it is a cast trigger. Yeah, it's cast trigger. So the copies off the Ascension will not tick down the Ascension, but so double gut shot to the face. Oh, he, I guess, had some life. Whenever something dies, he gains life, I guess. Double Arc-like Phoenix comes in for the attack, takes him to a Mighty 4. And Aaron just doesn't have anything to... Okay, Snell pulls out the victory in 2 over Mr. Aaron. That's okay. I'm sure he'll have a better time tonight in the further rounds. But... Alright. So we go to the standings. And Master Snell picks up his 4th win on the year. He is now only 1 under 500 at 4-5. Fantastico. And Aaron... I don't think Aaron has been on yet this year. What a Greek travesty. Aaron goes to 0, 1, 1, and 0. Welcome to the standings, Aaron. May your year get better. Alright. While we are waiting for the next round to start, let's go ahead and try something here. Desktop. We're gonna put that there. There we go. And we're just gonna go ahead and add a timer. Let's see if several updates have caused the timer to become useful. Alright. Whoops. Nah. Timer. There we go. Update. Bam. Beautiful. Whee. There we go. I'll move it down a little bit. Alright. Let's adjust our colors, because everybody loves a thick line. And something that pops, something that stands out. There, we'll do that. Ooh, maybe we can play with the outline a little bit too. Ooh, I can get really creative here. I could do that, and then follow that up with... There we go. That's a good mixture. That's not aggravating at all. Alright. Let's move these down a little bit. There we go. Alright. Seems good, seems good. Ignore that for now. I'm not even gonna... Let's get rid of that victory for Snell. Let's go ahead and yeah, let's just hide it for now. We don't even need to see it. Does that keep it does keep time, okay. Alright. So, so is that? Ah, I think I'm backwards. Okay. There we go. Anyway, while we're waiting for the next round to begin, okay, so we got Snow moving on. We've got, sounds like Jacob moving on. It's so questioning what he feels is good and not. Alright, who do we want on camera next, guys? We got Stubbs in the house. I'm inclined to see that. We got to see Goblins on the Storm. Let's go ahead. We got Shiny Stupidtron. We got Senior here on Burn. We got Jarvis playing I Can't Believe It's Not Pod. I kind of want to see Jarvis play that, because I want to see how that works, to see if it's going to be a problem or what. So, let's call up. Hello, I would like Jarvis up next. Jarvis. So we've got 20 minutes left in the time. So okay, so we got that going now. We've got our next match chosen. Let's... So, I Can't Believe It's Not Pod is based around the Aether or Birthing Pod on a stick, or on a body. Prime Speaker Vanifar. That oozy elf. I don't know what side she's gonna be on. Whoops. Not very cool. But let's see what we got going on here. I'll turn that off so I can keep it there. Oh, lordy. What kind of art? I think we should spin the rando wheel. We've been getting some good ones off rando. Alright, I'm gonna call them on their bluff. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if we've got a already. Yes, we already have someone who cut it out. Fantastic. Yep, that is the card art. Okay, so we're gonna save this. That's right. Alright. I think I found a good one here. Let me present to you 100 Talon Kami. You don't need to see my ugly mug right now. Alright. What does 100 Talon Kami? Now, when I said I was call or bluff on them, let's see if they actually drew 100 Talons on here. Because I don't think it's possible. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and then 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So, unless there's 53, or did I count 40 even? I think I counted 40 even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 42, 43. I got 44. Okay. So 44. 44 is not 100. In fact, it's 56 short of 100. But let's not, you know, you know, somebody could be looking at that as like, obviously a centipede doesn't have 100 legs either, or a millipede doesn't have 1,000,000 legs either, or 1,000 legs. So let's see what we're working with here. So 100 Talon Kami. I'm inclined. Okay, let me get my circle. My circle is very important here. There we go. Okay. I'm inclined to believe that this head here, I should, oh, I can't. I don't have a different color. I should change this color. I will. But I'm inclined to believe that this face here is his actual head, and this face might just be the I'm scary, so don't kill me head. Kind of like a moth looks like owl eyes. Some moths have that owl eye effect to keep predators at bay. This might be the real face. You know, it's like, oh, I'm a beautiful Kami. And then this one is, you know, Sloth from Goonies. It's like, hey, you guys. But 100, definitely not. You know, I started here 5 and then counted all the way around, got up to here, switched over to here to make sure I got the lower appendages. And when I counted all the way around, you know, this Kami, this 100 talent Kami, 44 talons. Not 100. Again, they might be on the backside, but I don't see anywhere near 100 talons. But again, it could just be as like, oh, it's got 100 talons. Have you seen it? No. It's like, oh, well, yeah, it's definitely 100 talons. It skewered me. But what you get is a 2/3 flyer for 5 mana that has Soul Shift 4. Now, Soul Shift is whenever this creature is put into a graveyard from play, you may return a spirit with CMC 4 or less from your graveyard to your hand. So, I mean, Soul Shift was okay, but I don't know. The recursion factor, everything was just so expensive that. But anyway, now this is where the confusing part comes to me. It's like, yes, it's flying. I'm guessing that these just absolute blank areas on the art are clouds? Question mark? You know, they could be very cloudy and things like that, but that would also mean that these lanterns are flying in the air with the Kami. Which they do have the little wind wispies to signify that they're going forward. Whoosh. 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 But the heck kind of ground is this? It looks like they're flying over the surface of the moon, and it's just weird that if you're going to be flying over the ground, to end the ground this abruptly in the back, and to not give the ground any kind of like color, texture, character. I mean, it really looks like we're flying over Mars. That's what it feels like. You know, I said the moon, but this is definitely like arid mesa. This is Mars. This is Mars, but the ground just like stops right here on this line, which signifies that we're down lower to the ground because we're able to see the horizon. Because if we were above the ground, as high as it shows to be in the clouds, the ground would be behind us as well. It just... Wow, this... Kamigawa had some very interesting art. Kamigawa was weird. Not to mention these thick, veiny muscles. It's just weird how this is the arm for here. This is like the thick, veiny arm for this arm. So I guess it like really does the reps, but for as huge as these shoulders and biceps and triceps are, this forearm is like so wimpy dangly. So awkward. Like super beefy, never skips arm day. Except when it comes to the forearms. And this is the arm for this one. Now, wait. This arm has these 3 claws on it. Now, I'm not going to say it's like, oh, well, yeah, that claw has that many arms. Or each arm has that many claws. I mean, it's a kami. It's an abstract being. Which, you know, so these sets of shoulders have 2 claws. This set of shoulder has 1 claw. So it's obviously not going to be symmetrical. But we are seeing like a normal arm elbow bend from this side, which would signify that this arm would be coming out here in, especially if it's in a downward position, because this one is curled upward, and if this one's downward, it would need to be on the over to be able to jut out. And I'm not saying that this one or this one is definitely to this arm, but this forearm's missing. This arm does not have any kind of forearm. Because, again, it should be popping out behind this claw here. And not being this claw. Now, another thing that they could be going for is each of these little wispy jaggeds. They could be counting as talons. Doesn't seem right. And it's also weird that, you know, is it wearing a cloak? Does it have like a flowing mane of hair? Is it leaking smoke? Because, you know, we've got this wispy blowback here. Nothing on this side except more clouds. Man, this is... Commies are weird. Commies are absolutely weird. They're very sliver-esque. A lot of the commies from Kamigawa are sliver-esque in their appearance, but slivers they are not. Oh my goodness. But you got this nice little... Now, here is the weird thing. There's nothing symmetrical at all about this kami in any way, shape, or form, except for this head crest diamond pattern. That's absolutely symmetrical. Now, is it its skin? Is it a tattoo? Is it a brand? Is it a religious marking? Whatever it is, it's perfectly symmetrical on an otherwise absolutely chaotic being. And I don't know how I feel about that. It feels off somehow. It feels off. It feels not good. And I don't know. He did skip forearm day. Hey Damien, how you doing? Hope I hadn't left you out there too long, cause I just noticed you in there. But yeah, it's just weird. This 44 Talon Kami. And then we have such high definitions on all of these talons and claws and everything. They're like, you get like the sun glint off of these and nice like gnarly knuckles. And then we just got in here and he gets the Rob Liefeld treatment. And it's just like, we're just going to deposit it into a nub. It almost looks like it's a undeveloped conjoined twin. You know, it's got that conjoined fetus just hanging off of its appendage. Because in a way, it kind of looks like another like let's shrink this down a little bit more. Because it looks like this part may be the head, and then these are like the developing back talons of a new 100 Talon Kami. But ultimately, it's just a nub. Oh, I'm just a nub. I'm hanging on Kami. Anyway. You should have been in tonight, Damien. We've got like 10 or 11 in-house. It's absolutely cray, as the kids say. Let's go ahead and get that out of here. We're getting close to time. We have to be getting close to time. I don't even know what to keep off of that. Would there be anything to keep off of this? I can't point at one thing. It's just the whole thing struck me as awkward. It's like there's no background. We're too close to the ground to see that much sky. We're too close to the sky to see that much cloud. Ugh. You got this super peaceful face, and he's got this ooh who farted face. Anyway, so it's probably a good thing that this thing's just a common, but man, it's rough. I don't know what to keep. I don't know what to keep. I can say if oh, where is it at? There is one thing that I would have to say. If I saw this 100-handed kami coming at me, there's only one thing you can do. Ah! I'm defending Bodhi! No! Oh, Lordy Lord! I am so easily entertained. Okay, so Snow is waiting to move his stuff until he knows he's not playing Jarvis, which we're going to get Jarvis up next. I just don't know what side he's going to be on. So I guess I can put the name on and then I can swap it. But oh, more ants. Hang on. Come on, ants. There we go. Ants taken care of. Lots of fun happening. Yeah, I'm super excited for tonight. You know, I'm back after a week absence from Tuesday. Are these not? There we go. So weird. So weird. But yeah, we are getting ever closer to slapping Ben Seidel. We are still only 40 subscribers away, and I feel strongly that we're going to do it. Again, it's not a matter of if. Oh, all right. Snell's out. Jarvis is in. Who? So there's Jarvis and the Tassiper. Danny v. Jarvis. Okay. Danny v. Jarvis. And it looks like Jarvis has already usurped the blue side. Danzy usually plays on the blue side. Is he going to give Danzy the blue, or is he going to stick it out on the blue? Good luck to you.
I'm on red, bud.
And Danzy is picking up the red. Danzy, Jarvis. Jarvis. Is that going to fit? Oh! Alright, so Danzy is on the return of the drizzle. Let's try that. Is that going to work? Because it's definitely not pod. Alright. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Da 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 da. La 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 la. Alright. I believe Jarvis won the die roll. He's on the play first. You're going to have to pay attention to the Danzy storm count. Red. Alright. So a breeding pool cracked off of the heath to get a birds of paradise. Danzy's shocking himself down to 18 and semen visions. It's been a long time since we've seen Storm being piloted by Mr. Danzy. Oh, Danzy. And birds. Kitchen Finks. Jarvis gains some life back. Goes up to 19. Danzy puts down a flooded strand. Tapping the mana to Sliggit of the Handy. So we've got, oh, past the turn, okay. No storm yet, no storm yet. Jarvis puts down a basic forest. Goes attacking for the Finks. Danzy to 15. And Jarvis Prime Speaker Vanifar. 2/4 birthing pod. Danzy's gonna crack his fetch. Goes to 14. Danzy gets a basic island. And we are opting at the end of Jarvis's turn. Put it to the bottom, draw the card. It's not playing nice. Doesn't want to give Danzy any mana, it looks like. Oh, there's a strand. Passing the turn, Jarvis gets a Vanifar unsick. Gonna put down a Gavani Township. Gets a Shalai. What's up, Ashers? Ooh, Scrib Ranger. Duh. Good Lord. Okay, so Jarvis ate the Bird of Paradise to go get something that untapped Vanifar. Used Vanifar again to eat that thing, to go get a Deceiver Exarch. Just look up Prime Speaker. And it is VANN. Alright, so, and then he got the Deceiver Exarch, and then he used the Deceiver, or the Exarch's ability to untap the Prime Speaker once again to eat something to go get Kikijiki. So, oh yeah, use the 3-drop was to go get the Deceiver Exarch, which untapped Vannifar, which allowed her to tap Vannifar and go get sack the Finks to go get Restoration Angel. Restoration Angel came in to blink Vannifar, untapped it. Wait. No, it couldn't have been Resto. But anyway, he got a 4-drop and then sacked the 4-drop to go get Kikijiki or Squeaky Cheeky. And then Kikijiki went infinite with the Deceiver Exarch. And Danzy's deck did not want him to have mana. And that is how we ended up here with Jarvis winning game number 1. My goodness. Gotta kill Vannifar. What? I gotta see what that Ranger was. He said Scrib Ranger. Oh, C-R-Y. Okay, S-C-R-Y-B. Alright, Scrib Ranger, blue, protection for blue, flash. Turn a force you control to its own hand and untap target creature. Ah, so Scrib Ranger came down, bounced the force that he had in play, untapped Vannifar, tapped Vannifar, ate the Scrib Ranger, went to get the Deceiver Exarch, which untapped Vannifar. Pretty sure. The Restoration Angel, Flying Flash. Non-angel creature you can run that card to the battlefield under your control. So, exile and then return it. She's sick because you blinked it. Hopefully he didn't go for a Resto Angel on that, because that would make Vannifar be sick again. Once the exiled creature returns, it's considered a new object with no relation to the object that it was. Or is attached to the exiled creature will be put into the graveyard. Return creature won't be the target. Any spells or abilities that target it before. Any spells that don't target it, such as Asteria Command, will still affect it. You target the creature that you control but you don't own. And token is exiled in this way, it will cease to exist. Return to the battlefield. As basic blink rules, but now I'm gonna. Yeah, that's a Restoration Angel. Oh! No, he didn't blink the Vannifar. He blinked the Deceiver Exarch, which brought it back into play, which let him untap the Vannifar that way. Okay. So, that makes more sense. Is any of this landing, or is it just going... Jarvis play things that go things, do things, and now he win. Alright, Danzy starts with an island, and Jarvis cracks himself down to 17 to get a birdie again. I mean, tactic worked for him last time, why not this time? So, it doesn't look like Danzy's having good luck in this game either. So, Jarvis has a cord in hand. Ugh. Cord is there to get squeaky cheeky. It's, crack a fetch down to 16. Going to get himself probably that forest or a plains. Oh, excuse me. Nope. Temple Garden does not shock. Does not shock. Wow. A little bit of pod taxes. Thalia. It's going to slow down Danzy ever so little, but now with Brawl out, he just contradicted the Thalia. Though his spells are not going to be reduced, they're still mean. A what? That's... What in the world? That's an M19 cleric. Denzi will crack and shock himself down to... No, he didn't. So Seaman Visions goes top and bottom. Two in the air. So what are we looking at? Type. Cleric. It's white. I believe that's M19. White cleric. Modern. Search. So Noble Hierarch comes down. Pyretic into a Gifts at the end of Jarvis's turn. Danzy's feeling he's got to go off. Let's see. I believe it costs 3. Guardian of the Pilgrims. Oh, it's a Remorseful Cleric. Exile all cards from target player's graveyard. Wow. There she is. Okay. That's the card that Jarvis has there. Costs 2. So we have Birds from bottom to top. Birds of Paradise, Thalia, Remorseful Cleric, Birds of Paradise, and Noble Hierarch. Danzy has 1 card in hand, and he has gifted to Jarvis. He's looking for... Oh, that's a Goblin. That's a Manamorphose. Yeah, the Electromancer, the Manamorphose, and a Noxious Revival. There's the Goblin Electromancer. It's a non-legendary Baral that doesn't give you a bonus when you counter spells. The Noxious Revival is a Phyrexian green instant. Put a card from your graveyard on top of your library. What was the 4th card?
Step up.
What was the fourth card?
It was Wipe Away, Electromancer, Noxious Revival, and Manamorphose.
Okay, did not see the wipe away. Thank you. So the wipe away was the first one that Jarvis immediately just threw away. Split second, you can't respond to return target permanent to its owner's hand. So we're going to Noxious Revival the wipe away. Passing the turn back. Danzy, I believe, is at 12, 13. So Jarvis finally got another land. So it gives him 5 mana. He can Kiki. He has Kiki mana. Nope, basic forest. So Jarvis down to 15. I think that's 13. I think Danzy's at 13. Swing in for 3. Is that Spirit a 3? Oh, it's a 2. What? Oh, Exalted. Single creature attacking gets the Exalted trigger down to 3. Okay, Danzy. Okay, so we're going to wipe away for that. Danzy's hoping to go off today. Oh, she has Flash. We are courting for Kiki. Nope. Oh, what? What is that now? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's oh, it is a it's a it's fine. Just resting. Had a big day. Eidolon of Rhetoric. Yeah, Eidolon of Rhetoric. That's mean, Jarvis. Oh, okay. Okay. So, at the end of Danzy's turn, or at the end of Jarvis's turn, Danzy wiped away the graveyard sweep that that Jarvis was going to use. Still in Jarvis's instep, he Coco's Eidolon of Rhetoric out.
That's just rough.
It's dirty. It's like Jarvis was expecting Storm or something. Here's the Exart.
Was he playing that pot deck?
Danzy down to 7. Jarvis at 14. Does he have another Coco to Kiki this game? 4. Glenn Alondra Archmage. Gonna get remanded back to the hand. Danzy draws 2 cards. So the remand and the Baral gave him 2 lands, or 2.
Danzy down to 4. Joined in the booth by Stubbs. How's it going, Stubbs?
It is going 1-1.
Aw.
I can't believe I got there against Soul Sisters though.
Was it Mylene or
Yeah.
was it Puddles?
That was my lean.
Oh, Mylene?
But still, both are rough matchups.
Right.
Both are rough.
Both are very obnoxious.
I think Captain beat me with Tron. No blood moons on the board.
And Captain. Gut shot, or grape shot, taking... Oh, here's a Coco. Oh, Resto, blanker. Blink. Oh, my goodness.
You getting hosted?
Hey, thanks a lot. What's Gooseb?
I think it's what's Gucci.
What's Gucci? What's Gooseb? What's Gooseb? Thanks a lot. I'll try to do that. I'll get somebody who knows what they're doing
to do
help me out.
that.
It's very twitchy stuff. I don't know a lot of the twitchy stuff, but I don't know. I still haven't figured out how to turn off the no filters. I didn't. Timestamps. Oh, I can turn on timestamps? Huzzah! Now I don't have to guess. Slow mode, modern actions, caught by auto mod. Yeah. Manage. I don't know how to allow links. All the links come out blah. But I'll see what I can do. I'm definitely going to try to find you. I blinked. He won, didn't he?
I don't know how long I've made Storm disappear. 3-4 months now.
Yeah.
Nobody else plays Storm. Nobody else plays a combo deck like this.
No.
And he comes absolutely prepared for it.
Yeah, so did Alex Ho.
Seriously.
I faced 3 Eidolons of Rhetoric tonight.
Nobody
Dude's never played.
Nobody plays Storm.
Never plays Eidolon or Rhetoric. Nobody does.
Okay. Eidolon isn't just for Storm. It's great against Bird. It keeps the Bird in the graveyard. And Bird is hot right now.
I guess, but
I mean, it's fantastic tempo against Bird. Because
it's not really that hot though.
The meta.
It was
is.
spicy, but then
It's
it kinda
spicy in the
went away.
meta. There's plenty of people playing in the meta.
I don't know.
So I understand being prepared.
In that
for
I'm
it.
case,
definitely not
in that
playing
case,
the
you're
meta.
gonna run Rest in Peace and stuff like that.
I mean,
to
I
go
would.
against it.
I don't know. Man, that's.
But really, Eidolon of Rhetoric multiple times.
I don't know. I don't know.
If I run into another Eidolon tonight, I'm scooping and I'm just going home.
Oh.
Because then there was a conspiracy against me.
Do you have Eidolon in your deck?
No, I have no white.
Oh.
Although I do want to make it Naya eventually. Like, I feel like that little itty bitty kitty cat from Shards needs to come back.
She's cute.
Yeah.
I like that kitty
Well,
cat.
Mikado needs to come back.
I have Naya Zoo just sitting at home.
Mm-hmm.
Fully
So-
together, just chilling. No, it's just like... Against Alex, I saw it twice. Both sideboard dimensions.
It's cray.
I'm like, how?
That's cray, as the kids say.
Speaking of Craig right here's Jarvis.
Oh, hey, Jarvis. So, okay. Were you just like hotly anticipating the return of Storm, or
No, they're all one of Silver Bullets for different matchups. They just happen to also work well against Storm.
my God?
I saw it twice against Alex and once against you, so. And for the past, I don't know, year and a half, I've ran into one. Other than you guys tonight.
Right.
And I'm like, how the hell does that happen?
Oh.
Like, your toolbox, whatever, but
Just
like, whatever.
that's just me. And you got land hose. That was not
Mhm.
good. Yeah, when you're doing the gifts ungiven, I didn't see that he immediately threw away wipe away.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I didn't see that part. I saw 3 cards
Well,
laying out there.
At
I'm
that
like,
point,
okay.
it would have screwed him over massively.
Right. It was like, oh, you're going to take out my graveyard hater? I'm just going to instantly put down an Eidolon of Rhetoric now.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn, Jarvis. That's cold.
Cool blooded killer.
I don't want to,
Who do you want on next, by the way?
is the match starting to come down?
It's getting close. I think there's one match left. I think there's either 1 or 2 matches left playing.
Pretty sure. It looked like Scott and Snow were going into game 2.
Oh, Scott's playing tonight
Yeah.
too? Holy God.
And Scott's playing his control crap, so.
Yeah.
That one might take a bit.
Because it looked like he was sideboarding in Rest in Peace. So.
Let's see here. How's Jacob doing?
I think he's on Red Knives. I don't know.
Yeah, he's on that now.
Oh, he's on Adnos?
Yeah.
But top tier play demands 2 main board coalition relics.
Yeah.
He didn't go that way tonight.
He's gone ad nauseum with about how awesome coalition relics are.
Mhm.
Wow. Talk about going against your base.
That was the hot card last
Every
week.
time I've ever played against Jacob, it's always been ad nos. Every time.
Okay,
He
so
was running some Amulet Zakama deck
yeah,
for a couple weeks.
it's Amulet Titan, and he kept calling it either Zakama control or Naya control featuring Zakama, or it's Naya control featuring 2 main board coalition relics. That's top tier play at its best.
So,
Didn't even get to use my storm counter.
yeah.
I was like primed and ready to go. I was like, is he going? Is he going? We go click, that's 1. We go click, that's 2. We go click, that's 3. But no, it didn't happen.
No, more than likely I'll run into Scott next round and not be able to do the damn thing.
Probably. Or are you 0-2 now?
Yeah.
Why would you go up against Scott?
I don't know, just
Oh,
the
okay.
way
Just the
the
way
way-
that the pairings happen?
the way the turntables will turn.
I mean, you may not have been able to use your storm counter, but you still always get to use your nitro symbol.
I do get to use Tuesday Nitro. Powered by the zone. Hey, they're not using it. Somebody's got to.
Huh?
I thought about calling the Thursday stream Thunder, but I think that'd be too on the nose.
Probably.
Maybe.
But now we're alternating Starfinders and Pathfinders
Mhm.
on Thursdays. So I got my whoop, not those. That's the wrong one.
That's your Pathfinder.
Well, that's the Realm Seekers.
Oh.
There's the Pathfinders. But now that it's not just Pathfinders, now we've got Starfinders too.
Cross that path, throw a star in.
I was half expecting to see Patrick Star somewhere on this sheet.
I thought about it, but I thought that would be too obscure of a star to be finding. Or that would be too popular of a star to be finding.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Yeah, I thought about like a sun, but there's some people out there who don't know that the sun is a star. So I'd go like over their heads or under their feet. or
I
through
kind of
the
hope I
earth,
play senior next.
over the meadow, through the woods.
To grandmother's house we go.
Why does everybody want to go to grandmother's house?
Makes cookies. They're very good.
She makes us sweets and they make us
Well, of
feel
course they're sweet. She
fun.
laces them with antifreeze. She comes from a different time. She doesn't know how dangerous that is.
Do you work here?
No.
There's lots of cool stuff here.
Yeah, yeah.
There is a lot of cool stuff here. But yeah, so last Thursday was Starfinders, which means this Thursday is Pathfinders.
So you want one.
But aside from the Pathfinders and the Starfinders and the Munchkin Finders and everything else, we still have the Band Panorama.
Duh, bam, bam,
And the Band Panorama. Oh! I'm still getting used to the new layout and what's on top and what's not. And we still got the Band Hammer and the Band Panorama. Band Panorama. Band Panorama. Band Panorama with the Band Hammer and the Band Panorama. Oh, so good. So good. Let's see, Pathfinders.
No, it's on there for permanent.
Did you know that
I think that's just
if if you don't wash your hands, you turn into a zombie?
Yep. True fact.
It is true fact.
From the CDC.
It is true fact. CDC, absolute. I feel like Wilson. Well, you know what, neighbor?
Oh,
You
never.
do have to definitely wash your hands. Oh, okay, I guess.
The video against what?
How do you, neighbor? I'm just cooking squirrel.
Yeah, leave it alone.
I gotta. I passed it. I passed it way.
The red marker was over there.
But regardless, we are still collecting
Yeah, no, no,
all of the Oofies for the Oofie Preserve. Now, Ice Age Brown Oofies are absolutely in danger of being ignored to death. They are absolutely mistreated. Nobody gives them love. They just need a place where they can run, jump, climb trees, sing song, play games, and just exist without the worry of somebody kicking them, without somebody burning them, without somebody biting them, and just being overall mean to them. So I have opened up the Titan Oofie Preserve to welcome in as many Ice Age Brown Oofies as possible. And I can't save it. I can't save all of them by myself. That's why I'm asking anybody out there who has Ice Age cards. Because if you have any Ice Age cards at all, there's Brown Oofies in your collection.
There is.
It's a solid 100% fact that if you own an Ice Age card, it's a Brown Oofie. They're that common out of Ice Age. So, what I'm asking you to do, take your Ice Age Brown Oofies, put them in an envelope, slap the address on the screen onto that envelope. Titan Games, care of the Oofie Preserve, 4450 North Prospect Road, Suite Charlie 6, Peoria Heights, Illinois, 61616. Every Oofie received will get a show off, a shout out, and my personal gratitude. How many Oofies do you have?
I'm giving them all to you.
That's right. Because that's what a good person does.
Fact.
There's one person who lauds over me that they have a playset of Ice Age Brown Oofies that I will never have. Snell.
I was like,
Because he's a dick. Because he is banking that if I am somehow able to rescue every Ice Age Brown Oofie in existence, then he will have 4. For whatever nefarious reasons he wants.
It's Snell. He's always got some shifty way to
Of course he is.
do something.
Of course he does. That doesn't mean that he hasn't greatly helped the cause.
That's
He's donated several dozen Oofies. I know that.
He just wants that playset for
He just
himself.
wants that playset. Doesn't matter if he could have Mirrodin. No. He wants the Ice Age. I don't blame him. It's beautiful art. It's much better art than the Ice Age or than the Mirrodin one. But you know, that's just like my opinion. Who do I want up next? What do you? Let's collectively poll the group here. Stubbs,
What?
who do you want?
Anything?
That's not helpful.
Well, thanks a lot, Stubbs. You've been such a huge help.
What?
What about you, Jervis? What would you, if you were watching from your home abode?
Press it and
What would
He was
you?
playing Goblin Storm. It looked pretty interesting.
I have already seen it.
I just actually just won.
He didn't get it off against Snell.
Hell no, that shit goes too fast.
What's Captain play?
Captain's on Stupid Shiny Tron or Shiny Stupid Tron, like he always plays.
Yeah, true. Sometimes he plays elves.
Elves?
Yeah, he used to play elves all the time.
No. He used to play Martyr Proc a couple times.
Captain used to play elves all the time.
Okay, well, now he's on Shiny Stupid Tron,
Yeah.
which I changed his name because he asked me to change his name because he's blinging it out. So it's Shiny Stupid Tron.
What senior got?
It's a bird or burn. That's what senior has. Boris Burn.
Yeah, true.
I didn't even need to ask. I just heard, oh, senior's here. Okay, Boris
He
Burn.
got Mylene and Bryce on.
Mylene and Bryce are both, but that dream team, that dream matchup was round one. I'm never gonna get that again.
I just beat Bryce.
And you
Put
just beat
Mylene
Bryce.
up.
I can't put Mylene up.
It was high because
He's rolling out here.
I did the one champion from this new one where I attack with the 1/1 and automatically does 1 damage. 12. 24. Yes.
No, it's MYL.
MYLENE.
ENE. Okay.
Yeah.
I knew I was close, but not close enough.
You were actually really close.
ENE. There we go.
She's starting to like standard more.
I'm sorry.
I like standard.
Heard a wonderful joke today. Danzy,
Hey, Bob.
how many standard players does it take to change a light bulb?
They can.
Just one.
Because friends don't let friends play standard.
He holds on to the light bulb and waits for it to rotate.
That's a good one.
I thought they just didn't exist.
Thank you, some guy, for delivering that one unto me. Don't think I have forgotten about you, some guy. You're still out there, and I'm still coming for you. Even though I think you successfully made your way to Bora Bora.
That's a good one though. That was funny.
And
thought it was gonna be 0 because nobody plays standard. Because we're all friends, so we don't let each other play
we are
standard.
friends.
Whatever, you play standard.
Well, that's not Bob's motto.
It's I've tried.
Play
How
standard.
many interventions have I done? At least 4.
You played standard more times than that, though.
It was a happenstance of the situation.
You could call it that.
I'm gonna.
You could call it Bob was gunning after a championship playmat.
Bob has never gone after a playmat. Bob could care
You
less
just
about
happened
the
to show up
playmats.
on the day that the playmat was given away.
Yeah.
You just happened to have a standard deck with you, and you're like, yeah, why not?
What was the championship I was going for?
Yeah.
What
That
was
was
the
the
playmat?
championship playmat.
What was the playmat?
I don't know. It was Rise of Eldrazi. You expect me to think back that far?
Roosevelt Drozzy, I think it was.
Or Oath? Or it was Oath, because you had...
If it was Oath of Gatewatch, I think it was the thought. I think the playmat was thought not
I
seer.
don't know. It was
Yeah,
something.
I've
Bob
never
was going after a playmat.
I never chased a playmat. I'll chase cards.
You were chasing the status of being store champion, I believe.
Was I?
Yeah.
If it was during Eldrazi, I came close.
Yeah.
So I was just, it was
Eldrazi.
button mashed the deck.
Do you want my lean up?
Yeah. I remember, I think it was Jackson I was playing, but for 4 turns in a row, I would drop Reality Smasher, and he'd have an answer for it. And the next turn, Reality Smasher, He's like, stop it! And an answer for it. Reality Smasher.
That sounds fun and
Yeah,
exciting.
yeah, it was so much fun. It's not that I dislike playing standard. Is boring easy. Is borderline easy mode, because there's really no strategies in it.
They're like very broad
It's
tech.
dude-
Like there's not really a lot of like overarching tech choices like there are in older formats. It's just like
it's dude-
you have a very limited card pool to actually play with, and they're just very, very generic strategies in standard.
I mean, if I liked this format before it became all decks, all gates all the time. And if you're not playing gates, you're playing drakes.
I'm not playing Drakes.
But
You should have saw my standard deck Saturday. It was nothing but a mill. Million for 12 each turn.
But I mean, very, very, very rare rogue decks
Yeah, I know.
that are out there, and that's what I dislike about when standard gets like into its
Like right
that
now,
it always
standard
gets
is
into.
kind of sort of sold.
Yeah, when Guilds was fresh, that was a really fun time because nobody really knew where to land. You know, Is It Drake's was just like starting to gain speed, and
No,
like,
Phoenix.
that nothing was.
Golgari was good, but not.
Golgari was good, but not oppressively good. It was. We finally had that moment where standard was more than 3 decks, and we're back.
Right now.
No, not
There's more
really.
than 3 decks,
Yeah,
but-
I mean, you got Mono Blue, you got Esper, you got Drakes, you got
Salta.
Red, you got. I mean, you got a lot.
There are more than 3 decks, but it's also like, you know what the decks are, and there's not a lot of people innovating outside of it.
Well, see, I mean, I agree with that, but at the same time, like, I like to make. I'll take like my Esper deck. I took 2 different builds and combined them to what I wanted.
Don't get me wrong, there's like a lot of people trying out tech choices and wiggling around in their respective archetypes, but at the end of the day, it's still the respective archetypes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, you can say that though with anything almost. Like with with modern, you got.
Modern, there's 12 people upstairs, and most of them are playing a different deck.
Well, I mean,
Right.
true, but at the same time, if you go to a major tournament, You're
face
gonna
Phoenix
find-
about 2 to 3 times, Dredge 2 to 3
Phoenix?
times, and everything else will be different.
Tron.
Tron will face like maybe once.
I'm not gonna say that. You're gonna face Tron a lot more than you think.
It's about compare like big tournaments. The 2 big decks are Dredge and Phoenix. Those are the 2.
Well, then you got
Boogeyman.
mono. You got
Those
mono
are
red. Mono red Phoenix is becoming a thing.
Yeah, it's still a significantly small portion of the red.
Yeah.
You look at like the most recent GP that was modern. It was like predominantly Dredge and Phoenix is like one of the primary reasons a lot of people are looking at Faithless Witness is maybe saying this card's maybe a little bit too good, but
No, I got. Just raise the price. I'd be happy. I have a foil. I mean, yeah, you still got white weenies and standard, and you got stupid ass Drake, jellyfish.
Jellyfish.
Yeah, he's a jellyfish.
I can list all the standard decks off the top of my head. There's the 3 monocolor ones, red, white, and blue. There's Esper Control, Sultai.
Esper mid range.
That's bad.
I did good with it.
That's really bad.
I did good with it because I mixed the mid range with the control.
It looks like it's Sultai aggro,
Mm-hmm.
mono blue,
Yeah.
white weenie, Esper control, Nexus reclamation.
That deck is annoying as all hell. That's
Yeah.
the reason I hate standard at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, it's so annoying to play.
and,
Okay, I'm just gonna sit here for 20 minutes while you do things. And
Dude, we went to Bloomington and I played the Nexus deck. I never got mad playing Magic at all. I was so mad. I was like so frustrated because he's like, I took 4 turns and he took 20. I was like, he wanted me to scoop because he was getting
Right.
frustrated because I wasn't scooping.
Right.
I was like,
Did he
Oh,
actually
no.
at any point present a win con?
oh no, he did it for a while because I countered him because I had
You don't scoop until they present a win
Oh,
con.
yeah.
Otherwise it
Right.
doesn't
He was
keep
getting
going
frustrated.
forever, but yeah, you don't scoop until they present a win condition.
and then I countered Nexus. I countered Nexus and he was
Don't
kind of confused.
Countering Nexus is actually kind of a trap. You want to counter the card advantage and doesn't go with Nexus, otherwise it's just a fog that replaces it.
Well, he was gonna win no matter what, so I was just trying to aggravate him, and it worked.
Right.
Because I was getting aggravated because God, Nexus, that card should have been banned.
Not for any other reason than it's obnoxious deck to play against.
Well,
That causes tournament issues.
I don't care. I don't care about taking another turn. Take another turn. But my problem with it is it goes back into the library.
There are actually, I went to I think, the first standard open. It was SCG Indy. All the rounds went like about 35 to 45 minutes past time because of all the Nexus decks.
Yeah.
And it was stupid.
Yeah, it's just like I said. I don't care if you take an extra turn, but if I counter it, it should be countered, not go back into your library. And now, what was it, Woodness or whatever it's called, where you untap all your lands and it. I don't know.
I feel like you should force decks to take game actions and not spin their wheels 50 turns.
Yeah,
That's my issue with that deck. The deck doesn't do anything.
it's boring. Like Scott has a gate deck with Nexus in it. I played my Thief of Sanity and took 4 of his Nexus of Fate, and he still got 1 and still won.
I'm gonna head back upstairs, see where we're at.
They're only game 2, Senior and Mylene.
See, that's the problem with the format, like standard. That if you're able to create that headache of an environment,
Yeah.
you've done something wrong.
Oh, I see. I'm very.
You can't foresee something like that in an eternal format.
Yeah.
You're just not. You're going to eventually print cards that are going to hit eternal and interact with other eternal cards that you can't stop. You can't do anything to.
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be an instant.
It should not. There's a lot of things that it shouldn't do.
It shouldn't be an instant, or it should not go back to your library.
But you know, when you have standard and right here, I just sat here and listened to you proclaim how aggravating and frustrating the format is, and that's not what this game is supposed to be. Not in a rotating format like standard.
Well, see, I'm excited for it to rotate, and then this new set, the Spark Wars, with all the Planeswalkers, that gets me excited. With all the 36 Planeswalkers, like the possibility with it.
Part of me is really hoping that this is their last hurrah for Planeswalkers.
Yeah.
Because I just let me do a quick search here. Because I want to get this right. So,
And that's not a real word though, that's just a scribble.
and it sounds like we're on turns. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but there's words teeny tiny inside of them. And those words.
Yep.
in
Okay.
the line. You know that?
Back in
Closely to see them. They have to have super giant eyes. Did you know that? Sure.
2004. We'll call it 2004.
Mm-hmm.
But that's up to them.
No, it was 2001.
No, it's somebody else's, and I don't know.
Magic released the Stronghold expansion. Do you know what was significant about the Stronghold expansion? The Stronghold expansion was a go out and a bang for multicolored cards. They printed their first 5-color card, Sliver Queen.
Yeah.
She was the first 5-color card printed, not just creature, card. Outside the 1996 World Champion, doesn't count. She was the first card to be printed Woober. And she was.
Hey there, Bobo. I'll be on blue.
Alrighty. But she also was the last multicolored card printed until Invasion.
Really?
So there was like a 2-year hiatus from Odyssey up that there were no multicolored cards. What? The gold card was out.
So you don't think they're gonna bring any more Planeswalkers for?
I'm thinking they might take a break from Planeswalkers.
I'll be okay with that.
I would be more than happy
No
with that.
more to fairy.
Alright. And we're back to normal. Danzy is on blue. Oh my goodness. Let's get rid of the Bant Hammer, the Bant Panorama, the Bant Hammer. We're going to drop the Bant Hammer. I like it. That's cool. Alright. What?
Can you hear us through the camera there?
Yes. Alright. Danzy is on blue, so we're swapping there. And we're pasting that. And Mylene is... Alright.
Okay, well, we're not going to leave your fence without your shirt and scarf. It's not safe, okay? Yeah, well, if we stop or something.
Add a little dice to represent 20, and then just keep how many times it rolls over.
We're going to start teaching you mommy's phone.
I believe in you. All right. Okay. So we've got Danzy. Mylene wins the die roll, and she is off to the races. Maybe this time I'll be able to get the storm counter going. So we're probably going to be seeing... Soul Warden, Soul's Attendants, coming out of Mylene's half. These lovely ladies gain you life whenever a creature enters the battlefield, yours or your opponent's. Danzy Mullen. Mylene options not to cut. Danzy moles to 5. And Scry. To the top. And we are underway. Mylene starts off with a Plains. And goes with a Martyr of Sands. There she is, Martyr Sands. Puts down a Ghost Quarter. Swing for 1, getting in as much power as can be. Sacrificing her. Reveals 3, 4, 5. Gains 15 life. Goes to 35. Solid. And then 1, it is the... Oh, I thought it was going to play a hard follow-up with the Sarah's Ascendant. Instead, she goes with a Soul's Attendant. Goblin Electromancer comes down. And that's going to make his spells cost 1 less. Gains alive. 36. So tapping 2, is it a Honor the Pure? Oh, is Goblin a 2? He is a 2, okay. So Seaman Visions goes top and bottom. And passes to turn back to Mylene. Ooh, Honor the Pure. That's going to get remanded back to the hand. And Danzy's going to draw a card off of it. Alright, Danzy's going for it. Storm 1. 3 manas. Use 1 of it. Storm 2. Pyretic Ritual. Storm 3. Pyretic Ritual. He's just lousy with red mana. Manamorphose takes a storm count up to 4. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. No! Gifts Ungiven takes a storm count up to 5. And he's going to fetch out a Grape Shot. Probably both Rituals. And a Past in Flames. Oh, and a Manamorphose. So it looks like he went with Ritual, Past in Flames, Manamorphose, and Grape Shot. Mylene is okay, so throws the Past in Flames. Oh no, 2 Rituals. Okay. Pyretic Ritual takes him up to Storm 6. Desperate Ritual. Oh, he had another Gifts in hand, that's why. Gifts, Storm 7. And use your last blue mana. Gifts Ungiven makes it Storm 8. And we're getting a Noxious Revival, a Manamorphose. Now it's time for the Past in Flames and another ritual. Did you pass over the Past in Flames? Do you still run Past in Flames? Oh. Grape Shot, Ritual, Manamorphose, and Noxious Revival. Storm 8.
What's up, Bob?
Storm count is 8. Cast a Desperate Ritual to take him Storm count 9. Spend 1 mana to Manamorphose. Storm count is now 10. With a remand, that gives him No, she is at 35 or 36. Plays the island. There's the Past in Flames. Now we're getting spicy. That's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for Mylene. Casting Desperate Ritual, Storm count 12. 12. Desperate Ritual, 13. Pyretic Ritual, 14. Manamorphose, Storm count 15. Noxious Revival, Storm count 16. He's going to put the Grape Shot on top, so he's got double Grape Shot. Casting the Manamorphose, Storm count 17. Cast the Grape Shot, deal 18 damage. Cast Grape Teen for 19 damage. Remanded it. Cast it for 21 damage. My God. So Danzy, oh, I already got the win victory up there. Danzy pulls out victory number 1. Ooh, does Mylene also have an Eidolon of Rhetoric and or Rest in Peace to keep Danzy from storming easily? Everybody's life gets reset to 20 again. And Danzy gets reset to 0 storm. So, Midnight Haunting to Danzy's giving her information about black-white tokens to proxy out for yeah, everything was coming up Millhouse for Danzy in that last round, but let's see if Mylene can come back strong in game number 2 and take us home. Oh, you are not an ice type. Okay. That's why you didn't count. I thought Shelter was indeed an ice type. To my surprise, he is not. No. Was it I bet she's fog. Oh! I can't trust the timer. Nope. I tried. Can't trust the clock. Can't trust the clock. So, clock gone. I'll figure something out. I will figure something out. Okay, Mylene is good. Danzy's good. We're underway. Game number round 3, game 2. Soul's Attendant coming down. Danzy follows up with Steam Vents. Shocks himself to 18. And Seaman Visions. Da 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 da. Oh wait, no, she's white with green. Angel. Slig it to the handy. Shall owl. Shall I? Okay. Alright, so Soul's Attendant dead. Honor the Pure out. Mylene with 3 white manias available. Kami of False Hope. Kami of False Hope is a Sackett Fog. It's like a spore frog. It's a white spore frog. Danzy with fetch available. Mylene needs to get down a sister to not die. Make Danzy really work hard for that storm. And there's a Sarah's Ascendant. Oh, two. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I didn't see the second Honor of the Pure up there, so 2 anthems. And Danzy's gonna crack his fetch. 4 shock? Did he shock? Yes. No, he did not shock. Desperate Ritual. Oh, he did. So he did shock, and he's Desperate Ritual. I didn't realize that was an instant. I thought it was an I thought for sure it was a sorcery. Goblin Electromancer, Brawl. Oh, fell for the trap. Fell for the trap. Woo. Yeah. I mean, you don't want to give him both. It's I don't know how I would split this. There's no winning in this match, or in this split. I think you give him the grape shot and the oh no! I would go the exact opposite way. Make him spend the life to get back the creatures, because that's what he wanted. He wanted both of those out. And now he's at 9. He would be at 7 because he forces you to I'm not saying you made the wrong decision. This is where you say you're going to watch back, and I don't think you made a wrong decision. I just think, in my opinion, I would have let him keep the Grape Shot and the Noxious Revival, because he doesn't have green mana. He has to pay the 2 to get back one of those creatures, which is probably going to be Brawl. So we have a storm count of 1. Pyretic Ritual, storm count 2, because it would make him get back, and it's going to make him spend more life. Now down to 6 or down to 7 life, at 9 life, is it really going to matter? Manamorphose, storm count 4. Yeah, he can very well fizzle out here. He could very well fizzle here. Be a land. Be a land. Be a land. What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get? Oh, that's a remand. Yep. Brawl, storm count 5. Yeah. Then he's gonna bolt the Sarah's Ascendant and pass his turn. Fizzle. The Sarah's Ascendant, of course, is a 1/1 for 1 monk with lifelink that becomes a 6/6 flyer with lifelink if you have 30 or more life. And we've got a Ranger of Eos. Ranger of Eos, when he comes down for 4 mana, lets you pick out 2 1-drops and put them into your hand. Yeah, Martyr's bad right now. Yeah, Danzy helping her out, wanting her to get 2 Sarah's Ascendants instead of a Martyr for that quick boost. I don't know. It's gonna be next turn that they come down. I don't know. They are 3 lifelinkers, but I don't know. I think it's like a 6 of one, half a dozen of another, because yeah. Swing for 3, Danzy to 6. We're opting. Storm 1. Nope. Didn't get what he needed. Passed the turn. Mylene now has lethal on the board that he has to block. Oh, okay. Counter it back to the hand, draw 1. Draw 1 off Brawl. You should have just attacked. Yep. And swing. Swing it in. Have to block him. Opting to take 3. Oh, he's at 1. Danzy can't shock. Danzy can't fetch. Danzy drew a shock land. I don't know. I mean, he's got to sling it to the handy. Sling it to the handy. Ooh. Past in Flames with 1 up. Aww. Aww. Storm count is 3. Storm count is 3. Alright, Ritual up to 5. He missed the... Storm count is now 6. I can see that Danzy does not like to count the stuff that happens either before or after, or even the Past in Flames when it comes to a storm count. But it's okay. He's got a lot on his mind today, so I'll forgive him. And we're going to bolt. Mylene goes to 17. Bolt you. 1, 2, 3. Down to 14. Yeah, you can't cast that. Cannot Noxious Revival. And he's out of Manamorphosis, so he can't create green mana right now. Base of mana, gifts ungiven. Don't give him the Manamorphose. What does he get? What does he get? Gifts Ungiven is what Danzy is using for 4 mana in an instant. You search your library for cards with cast the ritual. Storm 11, Storm 12. The Pasted Flames. There's the Manamorphose. Storm count 14. Casting Noxious Revival. Storm count 15. Grape Shot onto the top. Sliga to the Handy. Grape Shot for 17. And that's it. Wow. So Danzy walks away with the victory. Mylene, welcome to the standings. Picks up a victory over Danzy. Now, I don't want to pile things up on Danzy, but I just want to point out that he went virtually lossless. He went undefeated when he was packing the Rhinos. And when you put Rhinos away, that's when you start piling up loses now. Ah, so mean. So mean. Although we did get to count a lot of Storm. Lots of Storm, lots of Storm. Is there a round 4? Is there a round 4?
God does not know. It depends on what happens with Captain Scott.
So, no? Yes? It's sitting next to your mat. What'd you say about a 4th round?
Scott's playing against Captain. Captain got paired down against Scott, so Captain wins early.
Okay.
I'll take the win on camera and give him my legal win.
I heard you. I know it's been a bad day. You were missing so many storm counts.
Well, and like I said when I... Hi, buddy. When I did the ritual gifts, I should have went for passing.
Right.
I could have won with them.
Right.
I know I was missing stuff in other matches, but...
That's okay. Yeah, I was counting. It's like you didn't count the opt that got you there first. You missed a count on. I think you never count Past in Flames when you cast it, or you have it tonight.
Okay, just have it tonight.
So yeah, that first game, like you were, when you had grape shotted, when you grape shotted, the grape shot was already at 16. Then you remanded for 17, and then grape shot for 18, or 17, 18,
well, she was
19.
at 35, so.
Right.
Wow.
But yeah, was good. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
She also, I think, she also needs to learn how to cast things in the second name. Yeah. That would have been. It would have put you. Nothing really would have changed, but it would have put you in a much harder decision. If she just attacks out, you still have to block the ranger. But it's going to give her options afterwards. It's like, now that you've already gotten the use out of your brawl, you're more likely to just throw him in front of something now. So.
well, and like that remain should have been used on the Ranger Vios.
Right.
But, oh.
Oh well. You live and learn, then watch Scrubs. Something like that.
I'm dropping for the night.
Alright.
I'm gonna go home.
Go home, get some sleep.
Yeah. You ready to go?
Mom said I could take this one.
Sure. You ready?
Yeah.
G-O-R-D-O.
What?
It's G-O-R-D-O.
Right there.
Yeah, there. Sure, I'll leave.
Daddy is one of those guys.
Sure,
Oh
I'll
yeah?
My dad used to do it like one of those little cup.
Hold on, Liam. Wait for us. Would you like to help out?
Well, Cherry broke.
Yeah, it seems like it.
He said that while back. I said that's fine. It's still fine.
Yeah, it is. I've slept in this a couple times.
So we're currently waiting on the captain and Scott to play, and if Scott wins, we're done. Okay.
When you're doing your homework,
Well,
when you did ball, you need a
I'm gonna remind everybody about the Oofy Preserve one more time, and I'm gonna take a step back for half a tick. I'll be right back.
just got done with game number 1. Scott took game number 1. So if Scott wins the match, we're done for the evening. Think I might be done for the evening anyway. Hang on.
Alright. I think, regardless of the outcome, 3 rounds is more than enough, especially since we're not really keeping tabs on the actual tournament standings, but rather the screen standings anyway. So, I'm making the executive decision to cut it here. 3 matches. We're good. I'm good. Are you good? I think we're all good. So, we got to see the Goblins on the Storm try to play off against a Bird deck, but Bird was just too birdy for it. Then we got to see, what was round 2? Oh, we got to see Jarvis. We got to see Jarvis take out Storm with his Totally Not a Pod deck. And then we got to see Dancy get retribution for the loss against Totally Not a Pod deck against Sisters, who struggled to gain more life than they took in. But Storm was firing pretty much on all cylinders in that game, and there was just not a whole lot that Mylene could have done to answer that. But that's going to do us 3 rounds, 3 victories, 3 losers. No draws tonight, but that's okay. There's always Thursday. And speaking of, I will be back on Thursday, but until then, I've been Evil Bob, reminding you that however you choose to live your life, I approve. Have a good night. Have a great evening, and I'll be back on Thursday. Bye-bye.